in a very specific, like, niche role. Like, I'm good at one thing on this one map, and that's all I'm playing for. The classic specialist is the defensive role. Mei, Junkrat, Bastion, Reaper is kind of creeping in there, but not too much. Like, I wouldn't consider Tracer a specialist. Basically, a specialist is a character that has a great weakness, but gets a lot of strength in a specific area or mode of combat to compensate for that. Bastion's a really classic example. Just the Bastion archetype, a design where a player, a hero, whatever you want to call it, lacks the ability to move quickly, or lacks most movement at all, and instead gets a massive amount of power play. Old Torb sucks so much. Funny thing is, Old Torb, the new Torb, they made him more of a generalist. Right, Junkrat was a specialist before, now he's more of a generalist. He needs to be a little bit more generalized, but he can be made that way. Yeah, old Sim was a specialist. New Sim is more of a generalist. I'd even go to say Reaper, with his recent changes with spread and damage. Same thing with Hog. All of the stuff, more towards generalist. Especially Reaper. Reaper's really obvious. They made his shotgun more useful from farther ranges at lower damage. Like, it's quite literally going... He was a close-range specialist. He's now less of a specialist at close range, but now he has mid-range options. I feel like Reaper should have gotten alternate fire instead. I really wanted Reaper to get an alternate fire that was basically like Hog, but it was 100% lifesteal. So it's a shotgun slug that goes 15 meters, and if it hits, it does like 75 damage, can't headshot or anything like that, but it's 100% lifesteal. In the slug round, but it's projectile. Yeah. It's like it's like just think of hog shot. It goes 15 meters. It's a slug shot, 100% lifesteal, half damage. Think of the Peacekeeper from Apex? Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. I'm on board with that. Strong push. The passive canceling mine happened. Chro would save jump jet and escape from junk. Interesting counterplay. Yes! I actually just tweeted this. Overwatch needs more counterplay. That's it. However you get that, fucking great. But just, it needs more counterplay. I won't even get into snipers. I think snipers should be completely removed. They should become scouts, which is long-range pressure. Not long-range killing, but long-range pressure with an emphasis like secondary skills on information gathering. Should be a lot more skirmish heavy rather than just one-shot kill. There was less overall DPS, overall blow-up DPS in the game. You have more time opportunity for counterplay. But that is not liked by players, especially in League. They want more and more DPS. So, I think you're confusing DPS and time to kill. I am all on board if you want to lower the time to kill, or however you want to make it. Make it longer to kill someone. I'm fully on board with that. I would love it if headshots were 1.5 times damage. Take everyone's fucking health, increase by 50%. Take everyone's damage, lower it by 25%. Fuck it, just make games heavy skirmish heavy. How would you balance that around healing, yada yada yada? You give healers longer cooldowns. Make Ana's reload from 1.5 to like 3.5 seconds. Right, and now when Ana keeps on healing, now she has a big downtime that you can take advantage of her. Oh, that's been a shield. Behold in fear. Close to how Ashe works with some info gathering. Yes. Yes. I even think Ashe should be tuned down a little bit. Or what I really think needs to happen to Ashe is I think her clip size needs to be reduced, and I think that would be a good balance point for Ashe. Take her clip size, go from 12 to 6. Now the reload weakness she has is an actual weakness.
No one can hide from my sight.
102 health, she can't see me yet. Cool.
Score.
Love the high HP aspect of Paladins. I've never played Paladins, but it sounds like what I want in a game. I really... Not to throw shade at Blizzard. Blizzard gets really successful off of the name Blizzard. I think if Blizzard produced Paladins, the game would be much more successful than Overwatch is. %100%. From what I hear of Paladins, it sounds like a superior Overwatch. Is Paladins third person? Can it... I think it can be third person? Or is that just when you're riding your mount into battle or whatever?
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Mount is third person. Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Hello there. Setting. Hello there. Hello.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
Why did I get 29 points for capture point? Fuck that guy. Should have not got away from that one.
Complete. Stop me and hit. Score 2-2. Switching sides.
I'm bitter towards Blizzard for not producing more content. Blizzard Activision generated $8 billion revenue last year.
Prepare to attack.
I felt April 2020 was the last new character. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, Macro, there's a reason why all of the people, well, not all of them, a significant chunk of I want to say elderly, experienced associates at Blizzard have left to create Frost Giant to make a better RTS game. And they cite Activision Blizzard they cite them focusing on short-term gains and bad gameplay as why they've done it. Cannot see Overwatch 2 launching without a content relic similar to Apex currently. What do you mean by that? Like the battle pass or what?
Capture objective.
Gonna help him? Found a weakness in their formation, exploited it. Battle pass challenges, special skins and heirlooms, stuff like that.
Play of the game.
I agree. I agree that they'll probably need that to stay competitive. But I don't think they